Okay, now that you heard the 9-sequence barrage of notes there, for exercise purposes, of course, what I did is I made it kind of revolve around A Aeolian, A natural minor, just to keep it simple, 3 notes per string, and that's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When I'm descending, I'm leading with my second finger and my third finger between the first finger. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's backwards. Instead of going, I'm going, and then I go down a fourth, down. So then we go to the next ascending, same notes, 3 notes a string, A Aeolian, natural minor, and this time when I'm coming back up, I'm first finger, and then I'm leading with the 4th finger again, just like the beginning, but I'm pulling off to the 3rd, and then pulling off, and then hammering back on to that B note again. So it's the sequences are right, and then so this part going back up is so we have going up, we have going back down, leading with the second note instead of jumping to that 3rd note, and then we go back to leading with the 1st to the 3rd note again, but we're just pulling off and then hammering back on to the 2nd. Pull off, hammer back onto the 2nd, pull off, hammer back onto that 2nd interval. Pretty simple. This time, still starting with that A Aeolian, but I'm actually going up to the D here instead of finding the D here on the A string. So I just do 6. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what I did there is I jumped up to the 5th, did the 6th, the 7th, and the octave on the A string. So I went, instead of jumping up in 4ths like I did with those original riffs or going back in 5ths, they're the same either way. I'm jumping up in 5ths with 6 note patterns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now then I go back down to the 2nd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I go to the 4th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then all I do is go to the octave of that. So I just start with the A on the D string, and I do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jump to the 5th again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then go back to the 2nd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then to the 4th and do 4 notes per string on the G string. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jump another octave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jump to to 6, go back to the 2nd, and then back to the 4th, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so then from there, I climb in triplets. So then I just go triplet, 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 triplet. So it's... After I do those triplet climbs, then I go into the tapping part of it, and I'm just tapping first on the E string, the low E, the 5th, and I'm still doing Aeolian with my left hand. And while I'm tapping here, I'm basically shaping out Phrygian mode, starting with the E note. 4 notes a string and 3 notes a string with the left hand. So it's 7-finger tapping. It's not quite 8-finger, but it's close enough. So what I do is I just tap that 5th, pull off to the A, hammer on the B, the C, right? And then I climb up Phrygian, E, F, G, A. And then I pull it all off, the A to G, G to F, F to E, pulling off to C, pulling off to B, pulling off to A. So it's... And then I hammer on the B and the C at the end, just to end the sequence, to keep the notes even in count. Go to the next string, A. Hammer on the A, 5th of D, pull off, right? And then just finger the E and the F here, and then climb with this finger, jump up to that A note, to B, to C, to D. Same pattern, so it's... hard to keep them even because this left hand is pretty lazy from picking all these years. So I got... Same thing. And then next string. Now this one is... It's a little different because I have the 2 whole steps, then I have the half step there between the pinky and the 3rd finger. And then now here I just go down from the F and then I end it there. So I just hammer onto that D on the top there at the end, B, C, D. And then the final couple sequences in this riff, finally, is B diminished. So it would be a B note on the G string, 2 frets in between that, the 3rd fret. So I'm actually using these 4 notes to create the diminished pattern on each string. So I'm just hammering off and then jumping to the high E string. Kind of easy, you're just doing the same pattern, right? Then I just do the same thing. Just jump up to that next diminished interval. And then I stay here and create the diminished interval with 3 notes per string on this, the G and the high E string. And then I hammer on 2 other notes higher. So I got that. So you're just kind of hammering on a little bit more there, and then I just jump up that same interval. So I got that. So we just had that, basically we had this, right? We had that pattern. You know, we just basically added one note per string here, and then I go up to that to keep it in the diminished, and then I just end it with like a sweep. So it's a 6-note sweep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So at the end, we had, at the end of the sequence, and then we had that little sweep at the end. So, God, thanks for hanging in there with me. I'm exhausted. I'll see you guys later.